So a lot of people, sorry about the messy hair, I just woke up. But a lot of people have been asking me about my thoughts on the whole David Tepper thing, and I gotta be honest with you, I think this is absolutely just the biggest amount of shit that I've ever seen in my life. You're an owner representing the NFL, and your first thought after you lose 26 to nothing, something that you haven't been blown out since '02, and that was like one of the big records you had going for yourself, and now it's gone. And your first thought is to throw a fucking beer on Jaguars fans out this window? That's your first thought? Really? This man is literally just a rich man who literally said, I should own a football team since I do so well with businesses and everything. Really? What good business do you do? Because right now, about 100 Carolina Panthers fans are showing up to games. There's people leaving us left and right. You lose us CJ Stroud and get us Bryce Young because you think you know better than the people who you hire to do research. Sorry, allergies. But nevertheless, I'm pissed. I really am. You are a man who has a 2-14 football team. This is the second time we've gone 2-14 in our entire span. We weren't getting blown out in our 2-14 games. As far as I remember in 2010, we didn't get blown out. And now we are. You have a quarterback whose offensive line, A, is really bad. B, when he does have time to throw the ball, he overthrows everybody. And you sit here and throw beers at people because you're upset by this. If you're truly upset by this, I do recommend one thing. Sell this team so I don't ever have to see that fucking Bruce Willis moldy ass head of yours again. Because I'm tired of this. I really am. I have been a Carolina Panthers fan since I was a small child. Never hindered, nothing. I understand some years are rough. Granted. But in 2018, you got rid of Cam Newton. You started fresh. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, you don't know what's working. You don't. You brought him back and gave him nothing but Matt Rule and his confusing offense. Then you hire Frank Reich, and I think, oh, get a bunch of former people from the 90s and early 2000s to coach a football team when the original football team they played for. Absolutely. Go ahead. No, that doesn't work either. But I think the problem here is that you are a horrible fucking owner of a football team. Horrible fucking owner. And I honestly can say that until you are fired, nothing is going to get better here. No coach is going to want to work here. You want to know why? Because no one wants to deal with your bullshit. I mean, Matt Rule was a horrible fucking coach. Let's be honest. But I also understand that he was probably part of the problem. He was definitely the problem with Frank Reich. I do fault some stuff on Frank Reich, but I think the big thing that's going to tell me here what's going to happen is 2024. Because if Bryce Young goes out there and still plays like garbage, that's Bryce Young's fault. We didn't develop him well enough, and we're going to have to start fresh again. But you completely just eviscerated a bunch of picks to get a quarterback that you thought would be good when everyone told you CJ Stroud was going to be better, but you went, no, I have the money, so I know it's Bryce Young. That is what happened there. That is the only thing that happened there, and that is fact, sir. That is fact. The NFL needs to take action and fire this man, because this is turning into Daniel Snyder 2.0, and if we keep this guy in our ownership, it's going to be horrible for years. Let's not do a Washington-style shit, okay? Call it a day, fire this asshole, let it be done. Fuck you, David Tepper.